Welcome back into CBS Sports HQ, where we continue to follow the news. Sean Payton stepping down as Saints head coach. Needless to say, it's been an emotional day for Saints fans. Sean Payton with the Saints since 2006, winning Coach of the Year that year, also leading the team to their one and only Super Bowl championship, saying today, I'm not sure what's next. Maybe a broadcast booth, maybe nothing. Says he sort of likes that. He's not ruling out coaching down the line, but it is no question that Sean Payton means a lot to the city of New Orleans, someone who is from there, who knows what it's like to be a head coach. One Avery Johnson. You see our good friend Avery there officiating Sean Payton's wedding that he had not too long ago, and we're very lucky to be joined by Avery. So let's welcome in Avery Johnson. Avery, I texted you during that Sean Payton press conference. I said, this is really emotional. And it is. I mean, he means so much to that franchise, to that organization, to the city of New Orleans. Avery, what do you think about your good friend stepping away?
Wow, where do I start, Amanda? I met Sean back in 2004 when we were both assistants. I was Don Nelson assistant with the Mavericks. He was Bill Parcells assistant with the Cowboys. Struck up a really strong friendship. He asked me to come back in 2006 for the first Saints game back in the Dome post-Katrina. I gave them a speech that year in training camp in Jackson, Mississippi. Gave him a speech before that game. We beat the Atlanta Falcons in the first game back in the Dome. It was electric. And then, I've just really developed a strong relationship with he and his family. I've been there through all of the ups and downs. Obviously, I was on the field after giving them a talk before the Super Bowl in Miami and being on the field watching us win that Super Bowl. And just over the years, just, continue to talk and have dinner and trips. And then, as you alluded to, officiated his wedding with Skylene. It was so much fun in Cabo, and I was honored that he chose me to officiate his wedding.
Well, yeah, I don't think we knew this, Avery, that you're the official pep talk giver of the Saints when they need to do great things. Apparently that's you. So knowing Sean Payton and how much he loves his team and how difficult of a decision was for him to make it. I mean, take us behind the scenes, maybe what he's been going through to get to this point.
Well, coaches don't make an excuse, but coaching is hard, and coaching in the NFL is hard, and especially this last year or so. I think this was like 5 years of coaching for Sean in 1 year. We normally talk and/or text every Monday, dating back for the last 14 years during the course of the season, and just the way we communicated and just getting a post on how he's communicating, how he's feeling. I'm not necessarily surprised. I'm not really shocked that he wants to take a pause right now, and whether that's doing some TV, just taking a year off, just needed a change. So I'm excited. This is a personal decision for him. The Saints treats him like royalty. He and his family, the fans in New Orleans, they basically worship him. I mean, they love him. They know how much he means to the city. And so I think this is just a personal decision. And I'm glad that he can make this change on his own terms with no bitterness. Obviously, there's some sadness, but at the same time, I think he just needs a reboot and an emotional recharge here. And I agree with him. Just probably work out a little bit more, spend a little bit of time with his family. His son, Connor, is a student at TCU. So give him a chance to spend a little bit more time with his kids and his new wife, Skylene.
Hang out with you in Cabo a little bit more. Head back there. Avery, let me ask you this. I mean, you're a coach. You know what that's like, and I don't know if there's ever an itch when you stop coaching to, I'd really like to go back. After he takes some time off and is able to evaluate things, do you see Sean Payton getting back to coaching?
I would be surprised if he never coaches again. He's 58. That's like the new 38. So he's not an old guy. And I think, I see him coaching again. Now, I don't know if it's going to be this year. I think that's highly unlikely. But, who knows what's happened after he takes another month or two off. Maybe he coaches again this year. But I could see him taking a year off, recharging his battery, and then depends on what jobs are available. You got to have a quarterback. Just take a look at the AFC Championship and the NFC Championship. You got to have an elite quarterback to win in the NFL. So maybe a year, do a little TV cameo on TV if he doesn't want to do it full time. Just do not allow him to take my job on CBS Sports HQ. It's not available.
Nobody would ever take that job from you. And Avery, I loved at the beginning, he handed out king cakes in the spirit of Mardi Gras. So whoever does become the next head coach of the New Orleans Saints, look, you got it right there. You got to embrace that city and culture.
Who that?
Avery Johnson, NBA coach, but obviously also the official pep talk giver to the New Orleans Saints, the officiant of Sean Payton's wedding. Avery, we appreciate you so much coming on today. All right, for all things inside the NFL, make sure to follow that show. There's a new episode tonight, 9:30 Eastern. You can stream it exclusively on Paramount+. Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.